Today, children everywhere are making preparations for an event of world-shaking significance, the annual visit of Santa Claus. Informed sources report legions of junior citizens are making monumental efforts not to cry and not to pout. Meanwhile, letters by the thousands have been flooding postal facilities at the North Pole.
Doggone thing always conks out when you... Well, hello there. My name's Special Delivery Kluger, SD for short. Oh, I've got lots of letters for Santa today. And every year they're the same. Some ask for toys, but a lot ask questions. Like you take this one. I bet one of you wrote it.
Dear Santa, why do you wear a red suit?
Uh-huh. I thought so. And this one.
My turn. Dear Santa, why do you come down the chimney when I'm asleep?
How about these?
Why do you have whiskers?
Why do you live at the North Pole?
Why do you leave presents and
Why do you always come on
Why is your
Christmas
sleigh
Eve?
full
Why
of
some
reindeer?
people call you Chris Kingle? Why? Why?
Now, hold on. I can answer all your questions because I know everything about Santa.
Now, Santa is a busy man. He has no time to play. He's got millions and millions of stockings to fill on Christmas Day. So you better write your letter now and mail it right away, because he's getting ready with his reindeers and his sleigh.
So you want to know all about Scrooge, eh? Best place to start is at the very beginning.
The Marleys were dead to begin with. As dead as a doornail.
Now, this was years and years ago. Oh, way back.
The place, London. The time, 1843. The season, that of jollity, of festivity and charity. Holly and berries and goodwill to all men, with perhaps one exception. And it is with this exception that we are concerned in our story. The exception is Ebenezer Scrooge.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Bah, humbug.
Christmas a humbug, Uncle? You don't mean that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I do. Merry Christmas? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Well, come then, what reason have you to be morose? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be? Out upon a Merry Christmas. If I work my will, every idiot who'll go back with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle!
Keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
Never. No, good afternoon.
I'm sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. But I'll keep my Christmas humor to the last. So, a Merry Christmas, Uncle, and a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
And a Merry Christmas, Mr. Crathit.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Good afternoon.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has died 7 years ago this very night.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, a few of us are endeavouring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
But are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the treadmill and the poor law, the union workhouses, they in full vigour then?
both very busy, sir.
Oh, I was afraid from what you said at first that something had to stop them in their useful course.
You wish to remain anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I support the establishments I have mentioned, and those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there, and many would rather die.
They had better do it, and decrease the surplus population.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
You'll want all day tomorrow, I suppose, hmm?
Well, quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient.
And it's not fair. If I was to stop you half a crown for it, you'd think yourself ill-used, I'll be bound, hmm? And yet you don't think me ill-used when I pay a day's wages for no work.
Well, it's only once a year, sir.
Well, that's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. You'll be here all the earlier the next morning.
Even the blind man's dog knew old Scrooge and avoided him. Scrooge kept all humanity at a distance and liked it that way.
Jacob Marley. Humbug. Humbug.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
What do you want with me?
Would you have unbolted the door to let me enter, Ebenezer?
You're particular for a ghost. Who are you?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Humbug.
You don't believe in me.
I don't.
Still, you must admit that you see me.
There's more of gravy than of grave about you, whatever you are. Humbug, I tell you, humbug! Mercy. Dreadful apparition. Why do you trouble me?
Do you believe in me or not?
Do, I must. But why do spirits walk the earth? Why do you come to me? You're chained. Tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. You know the weight and the length of the strong coil you bear yourself. It is a ponderous chain, for captive bound and double-ironed. Not to know that no space of regret can make amends for one's life opportunity misused. Yet such was I. Look, this is the fate that awaits you.
I'm sorry for you, Jacob. Is there anything I can do for you?
I am simply here to warn you that you still have a chance of escaping my fate. You must expect the visits of 3 more ghosts.
Well, in that case, I think I'd rather not.
Expect the first tonight when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't they all come at the same time, Jacob, and have it over?
The air was filled with moaning phantoms. Their misery was plainly that they had lost the power to interfere for good in human matters.